Flipping open a book doesn't always have to be about school.
Just trying to have fun and inspiring the children to want to read every day.
It can also be about the places you will go.
Walk it in my pocket.
That shows reading can be fun.
Yes.
Marla Walker's first graders use it to head off to imagined places.
They think of this as their fun time.
But it's not all fun and games.
They don't realize that they're learning.
Dr. Hallie Randall says Read Across America Week makes sure kids are ready for anything under the sky.
We're really looking at preparing kids for college and career.
All week at John McIntyre Elementary, grade schoolers are learning the value of reading. It's a huge part of Walker's yearly plan.
I want them to be lifelong readers, so when they come into my room, that's my first goal.
It's something they'll take with them forever.
And I think the theme this year, Oh, the Places We Will Go, will also highlight that reading is an essential life skill.
And like anything, it's more fun with someone by your side.
A great day to learn and to laugh.
It really encourages young people to read together, to be read to, adults to share, but so that everyone is reading at some point.
Winner! Winner!
Winning a scratch-off could put a smile on your face.
$2 didn't make me feel so good.
I feel like I gotta play again, so I know if maybe win some more.
Tickled pink, even if it's my $5 that I spent into it.
But hitting a big prize could really help.
Just hitting it just gives them some extra money to play with, extra money to play with this or go do whatever they need to, go do something with their kids, whatever.
Mother Tucker's owner, Jimmy Pitcock, says the store is no stranger to big prizes.
I'd say for the last couple of years, it's been weekly, at least once a week. We've sold at least 1,000 or so, and there's just been streaks of it. This place does paying a lot of winners.
While frequently selling the big tickets, Pitcock says the biggest prize of them all has always eluded his store.
I think the biggest we've ever cashed in is about $70, but there's just such a discrepancy between hitting the big money and the little money, so everyone's after the big money, obviously.
As the jackpot this week reaches $450 million, the question remains, what would you do with all of that money?
Probably move to Florida, pay off all my bills, and go where it's warm.
I would give a good bit to my kids, so probably about $1 million apiece, and still go work.
Pay up some bills and go on vacation, buy me a house. Oh wow, man, every woman's dream.
It's an all too familiar message.
We have winter storm warnings.
News that means drivers must spend extra time on their morning commute, and schools already having used up all of their calamity days may have to take another day away from students' spring break. So Jack Frost may be too timid to leave Zanesville, Ohio, but one thing's for sure, no one wants him here anymore. With the cold and snow, many have been forced to stay indoors for the better part of 2 months, leaving them with a terrible case of cabin fever. Unable to stand the cold any longer, people are starting to search for different ways to help strike out those winter blues.
Yeah, we get a lot of kids on school days. We have a lot of kids come in. Parents are just look like they're frazzled. We got to find the kids something to do, so they come out and help them bowl.
Tim Kinney is just one of those parents looking to keep his son, Tim Jr., entertained during one of his many snow days.
We build a couple snowmen, we ride four-wheelers and stuff, but you can only take the cold so long.
Sick of the snow, the Kinneys are turning to bowling as an alternative form of winter fun.
He's out of school for another day. So we're just out, getting out of the house.
And while the little ones may not be ready to head back to school just yet, even they're looking for fun ways to escape the cold. What have you been doing on all your snow days?
Pretty much like sticking at home, having fun.
Mackenzie and Ashton spent today bowling at Sunrise Strikes, but with temperatures possibly hitting the 60s by the end of next week, pretty soon it'll be back to school. Reporting for WHIZ News, I'm Caitlin Bush. In early 2010, 5 local musicians came together playing their own version of American roots music to form the Wayfarers.
We just we try to have a good time and try to express old-time music the best we can in our own in kind of our own version, yet staying true to what it is, and we just have a good time doing it.
Their spirited approach to live performance is infectious, and people of all ages are drawn to their unique sound.
We've played for crowds that have had 2-year-olds get up and dancing, and then we've seen like 99-year-olds dancing.
But soon they will perform for their biggest audience ever. This weekend, the Wayfarers are taping for the PBS series Song of the Mountains in Marion, Virginia.
We played at the Outer Banks Bluegrass Festival, and the announcer of the PBS show was on the side of the stage, and he heard us. And after our set, he came up to us and said, "Hey, I'm Tim White. I'm the announcer of Song of the Mountains, and would you guys be interested in playing on this?" And of course, we were like, absolutely.
The show is currently airing on over 120 public television outlets across the U.S. and has the potential to reach more than 121 million people worldwide.
It's really exciting, slightly nerve-wracking, but you know, it's always a good experience to get our music out there to as many people as possible.
And you can become a fan of the Wayfarers before they make their PBS debut and keep up on all of their musical endeavors by visiting their website. And here at WHIZ, we wish the best of luck to the group as they head out to perform on the worldwide stage. Reporting for WHIZ, I'm Caitlin Bush.